Welcome back. As we get towards the end of the year, it's always good to kind of go through maybe a financial or a tax planning checklist. So I tried to choose a few that I thought were very important to take a look at. So let's take a look. The first one is you want to maximize your retirement plan. So two things here. If you have a 401k or a 403b, those limits are $19,500 of what you can put in, and another $6,500 if you're over the age of 50. So you can get in up to $26,000. So if you haven't done that yet, you can't just write a check. You'll have to go to HR, ask them if they can, on your next payroll, see if they can get you that max point if you're able to do that. If you're putting in money to a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA, you can put $6,000 in, and you can put an extra $1,000 if you are over the age of 50 for a total of $7,000. On that one, you actually have until April 15th to put in, so not as much of a rush as the 401k plan. Number two, tax loss harvesting. So a lot of people, they may have heard of this, but what tax loss harvesting actually is if you have an investment outside of a retirement plan or an IRA, so a taxable brokerage account. Let's say, for instance, you have an emerging market mutual fund, and right now it has a loss of $10,000. What you may want to consider is before the end of the year, sell that at a loss, buy another emerging market mutual fund so you still have the same holding in there or something very similar. And now that $10,000 can go to offset any other gains, or if you have no gains from investment, it can actually be used ongoing till you use it up to $3,000 per year. So if you had $3,000 a year, you're in a 25% tax bracket, you could save $750. Number three, required minimum distributions. That is if you are either 70 or under the new rules 72, you have to take distributions out before the, you have to take distributions out at that point before the end of the year. Make sure you do that or there's a 50% penalty. Number four, spend your flexible savings account. So on some plans, if you don't use it, you lose it. So if you have to buy contact lenses or anything else to do with medical reasons, you might want to spend that before the 31st of December. And then number five, make donations. So make sure that who you're making donations to, number one, is a tax-exempt organization. And also, if you're only doing it just to save on your taxes, understand the standard deduction because that has gone up. Make sure it's going to actually be worthwhile for you to do that. So what I want to move to next is a required minimum distributions, which many of my clients actually have a tough time with. We're going to move through it in about a minute or so, and that's it, but hopefully it helps out a little bit. So let's take a look at this worksheet. This worksheet is put out by the IRS. So number one at the top says, on 12/31 of last year, the value was $475,000 and the client was 75 years old. So on number one, we just fill in last year's value, $475,000. Then we go down to number three and we say, okay, how old is the client? And if we look in the chart that they give us, a 75-year-old person has a distribution period of 22.9 years. So we fill in number four on the right side at 22.9. And now all it is a basic calculation. $475,000 was the value last December, and you value it every year. And this year's factor is 22.9. That tells them that they need to take a distribution of $20,742.36. So we can come off of this slide right now. Here's what we need to remember on this. Number one is it usually is calculated by your brokerage firm. They're going to make sure that it's there. They try not to have you miss it. If there ever was, usually they'll give you a one-time, if you missed it for some, reason that, is justifiable, they'll let you out of it. But there can be a 50% penalty on that, so you definitely want to be aware of it. If you have multiple IRAs, which a lot of people do, and let's say you had to take 10, 10, and 10, you could take 30 all from one. As long as you satisfy the total, it doesn't have to come from each individual one. And make sure you do it by the end of the year. If you are 72 now, you definitely need to take distributions. If you started at 70 and a half when they changed the rules last year, make sure you continue to do it at 71. When we return, we'll take a viewer question on gifting stock. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We have a very good question this time. David from Lincoln asks, I'd like to gift my 2 children stock that has a large capital gains tax. What are the rules for the amounts I can gift them, and who would pay those taxes? So the amount that you can give without there being any issues at all is $15,000 per person. If you're one person, you could give it to multiple children. So when you're gifting stock, what you're gifting is how much you paid for it. So let's say in an example, you had $15,000 that you bought an investment and it is accumulated to 30. You could gift the full 30 to your son or daughter, and what you're going to actually pay, you're not going to pay any taxes. You stay within the $15,000. They're going to pay the taxes only when they go to sell it. They're going to assume what you paid for it, and on that $15,000 of growth, they pay approximately 15%, in some cases 20%. But it's a way that if you've got extra money that you're trying to get out of your estate, that you can get out more. You could pay $15,000, it could be worth $100,000, and you could also just gift that 15. So keep that in mind as you gift. We appreciate you being here today, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. Have a great week.